All right, sons our brains out. Don't let yours just blank. You already know what time it is. It's the Young Prince of Pips. It's your boy. It's your man right here. We're gonna cut up on you, Swiss. We got some Swizz biz to take care of. Some Swizzy busy. Let's get Swizzy. Swizzy getting busy. Swizzy about to get busy. I like that. So Swizzy about to get busy, y'all. Let's cut up real quick. Obviously it was on a downtrend for the longest. So to the naked eye, without dissection, you're probably seeing this. Um, that being resistance. Probably seeing this bottom out here, this lower low here, and then you're seeing price build up over time. So let me just leave this here just for the eyes, to train the eyes, because I see this immediately. Can't say I cut up on this, can't say I trade this, because everybody knows I don't really touch this. But this is for educational purpose only. Obviously, every chart produces pips. What makes the difference? You, how you how you how you can back test it, your lot size, your risk management, account size, schedule, aspirations, goals, etc. So that's what I'm seeing out the gate. So I'll take this away down here because this is kind of relevant right now. We did see this. Um, what else? Some people are probably looking at this. And they're probably looking at sales right now. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. So that's a lot of crisscross applesauce. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this because our last candle was bullish. Juicy candle ate up all three of these with this pressure here. It's a lot of exhaustion, and then for this candle to push up with exhaustion down here, we got to dissect. We got to get into that. Drop down to the weekly real quick. Okay, so I'll get rid of this. So we see activity over here in which we found resistance, broke above, 1, 2. Had some juice. I had a little exhaustion on the candle. Ended up in like the third quadrant. I separate the candles into three quadrants. So it'd be the top, the middle, the bottom. So obviously it closed on the bottom with exhaustion, and the top two quadrants formed a engulfing, dark cloud cover, and the evening star, and dropped down. But this would have been a retracement, obviously, because we already had a breaker structure here. If you can't see it, and I could drag it all the way out here. This is off the weekly. Wow. Then I feel comfortable doing something like that. Wow. So we did have a breaker structure. Lower, start up here. Lower low, or lower high, excuse me. Lower low, lower high, lower low, high high, high low. Correction, consolidation to the right. Wow. So after that break, we would have seen these as supports. Not necessarily we would have been questioning question structure. I know you don't question structure. I know you're not out here questioning structure. This is a fake out right here. Nice fake out. You can get pips on a fake out, but understand where your structure is. Understand where your strength is. Bullish close, rejection, pushed up, juicy push up, double bottom push up, engulfing off to the races. All right. So this was tested here. So you see how that goes from one time frame. We just saying okay, it was overall bearish, but now we're seeing a breaker structure on the weekly. Going to the line chart, I like to switch back and forth, back and forth. We see a double bottom, bit of a shoulder, a bit of a head, possibly an inverted head and shoulders. We got to see how this close is because these I don't know what is going on. I don't know. Because look at these bears pushes. Look at these bears pushes. This was a high time frame rejection. So we had an engulfing, drop down, another rejection, came down, engulfing variation, another one, evening star, um, broke the support here, but didn't quite break structure because your lower structure point will be here. So if we look at structure, this is my high low, in which we broke this previous high high and made a new high high, which I can strike. So is this our new lower high? What makes it a lower high? When it breaks past the previous high high. So that's why sometimes you might see me post a question mark because it's to be continued. In my head, as a trader, I have to use my anticipation. I have to use my back testing in order to get good entries, not just sniper entries, to get good conservative entries. So this is a double bottom here. We have a bullish engulfing variation, pushed up, broke this past this previous resistance. Then dark cloud cover back down, and now we have exhaustion with a possible bullish close at the end of the week. We have been having a lot of news as well. Let me put the question mark so people aren't questioning. Sego cutting up. This is good music for you. I don't always listen to the best music. I grew up around some other type of music, but I still listen to old school. Otis Redding, Jesse Johnson, Boosie Collins, the Commodores, Lionel Richie, Shaka Khan, Stevie Wonder. You know, that's why I know I'm gonna be in this game. I'm gonna retire in this game. You know what I'm saying? I got an old soul, and I think ahead a lot. I think ahead a lot. So you should probably try it out. You'll be swinging, you'll be intraday, you'll be scalping in no time. But this is strictly for education. Why is there a question mark here again? Because it's not a true high low as of yet until it breaks previous high high. This is confirmed, broke out. This is confirmed, broke out. This is confirmed, broke out. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I don't know why the game's so messed up. Why everybody's trying to sell, common sense. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm just contributing to the community. This game has been taking care of me. It's made me grow up. It's made me mature. Made me man up. Made me CEO up, CFO up, and I appreciate it. So this is how I show gratitude, giving back, sharing. So we had a lower high, lower low here, broke up, made a high high. This was our high low. So it made high lows, high lows, high lows, but the true breakout was here. So you use the last candle, use the last support or last demand, however you want to call it, that actually broke out of the higher high. So I'm using here, but technically it's a leg. But because it started into consolidation, it wasn't a clean support. So this was the clean support in which it broke out and clearly broke out the previous high high. So we can mark these off, and that's where we're at right now. We got monthly highest time frame resistance. We got weekly support, not a true low, not a true high or low yet. Because if it wants to come back down and test down here and break this, then I would be looking for sales as far as long term and continue whatever was going on over here. Probably use structure points like down here. Use this one here. Use one here. Use what it's giving you. Use what the chart's giving you. You don't have to always try to look for some major or pull out a fib. Like use what's right here in front of you. It's a lot of our problem in life. We don't know how to utilize what's right in front of us. Searching for more, wanting more, asking for more, ask God for more, begging for more. Let's just use, don't abuse. So where we're at right now on the daily, I put it in the background, so maybe you can see it's faint, or you can look up here, or you can look right over here. So we're on the daily. We cut up on the monthly black, cut up on the weekly white. Now we're on the daily dissecting because we're seeing structure, we're seeing price consolidation, put out. Just a nice little inverted head and shoulders, quick ones. Nice little clean ones. This one is pretty big, but it's very strong if it completes. It's very strong, very strong. Excuse me. Okay, so it's been making these double tops. So we can use these points for TPs. If it wants to continue bullish, we can use these points for TPs. Okay, so if it wanted to come back down and take off, that'd be cool. If it wants to double bottom, right where it's at, that's also cool. But of course, there's the occasional picky guys. I'm there's the occasional takeoff, the blast off, in which people are not prepared for some reason. But if you have alerts set up, if you're checking your chart at your times, and you make time for the chart will make tips for you. But this is a real business. I'm learning more and more and more. This is a real deal business. You are on the chart with elites off the gate. Whether you're trading demo, this is real information, elite information, historical information. Whether you're on live, this is real information, elite information, historical information. There's no beginners. The only beginner is you trading demo or you just paper trading. But once you're out here, you're in the field with the ballers, with the big leaguers. This is real deal. This is real deal. If you're not choosing a lifestyle in this, if this is just part-time income, that's cool for you. But for me, I learned to appreciate the information. I learned to learn about the economy. I learned to just be more business-like, be a better manager of my assets, of my time, how I'm treating my body, of exercise. Got to give it its respect. Got to give it its respect. All right. Yeah, there's not too much to this. What time is it? 6:50. We're back in. I'll drop down to the 4 hour. We got exhaustion up top. Could throw you off. I think that's based off of daily support and resistance. So these are actual zones for me. And then I might draw some lines like this. I'll just use that right there. Use what's most relevant. As you can see, my daily is like maroon, red, whatever that color is, burgundy. All I know is it's not white, it's not black. Yeah, price is about right here. Yeah, so if it breaks out of here, we got a clean cut push up. Might want to retest on lower time frame, come back. But yeah, obviously this was resistance here, it was support here, it was resistance and support here. Broke out, turned it into some. Wow. So that's about it. Could see it drop down and retrace based off of the 4 hour. There was some exhaustion when it got up there. Um, Let me go to the hour because we had 8:30 news. Yeah, 8:30 news, big bullish. That was yesterday, and then today, not really anything. Yeah, today not really anything. More so bearish. Pushed up a little bit. Took some trades on UJ. Pushed up a little bullish. Excited everybody, and then it dropped down. Wasn't the same as yesterday by far, by far. So yeah, if you need help, I always come back. I don't know if I'm recording the whole screen, but you want to check out the Candlestick Trading Bible. Check out Understanding Japanese Candlesticks on YouTube. I think Ty got a good video of that. I watch that over and over and over and over. Read the book over and over and over and over. You can never be too sharp. You're not getting better. You're getting worse. So the biggest the biggest part of this game is actually understanding where you are. Understand where you are. How can you scale up if you don't know what you're scaling from? In terms of exercising, we all know when we get on a scale, it's to know where we're at because we want to see it. Oh wow, you know, I want to lose some weight. Oh man, I need to gain some weight. Whether you're doing bodybuilding competitions, whether you're a model, whether you're just a trainer, whether you just care about your personal health. I don't even weigh that much. People look at me weird when I get on the scale. They're like, man, you're not this, you're not that. What you need a scale for? I like to know where I'm at. I remember times when I used to trade because I used to mess up, accounts, blow accounts. I used to over leverage everything that I was doing to myself. Sometimes I wouldn't even want to get on the charts for some reason. I had like a type of phobia. I didn't even want to look at charts. I almost ruined the fun for myself because this is a great game to learn. And the way it can correlate or transition to other aspects of your life is amazing to me. But you got to know where you're at. Definitely don't want that white. Okay, make it bigger for the people at home who can't see. Knowing where you're at or where you've been can aid in projecting where you will be. Weight, money, knowledge, culture, relationships. So, all in all, get an idea of where you are, write it down, and make it real. Make it plain. If you need somebody there to chaperone you and babysit you and make sure you're not lying to yourself, do that. Sometimes people need a trainer, they need a mentor, they need somebody to hold their hand. It's okay because the training wheels will come off eventually. I believe it. I know you believe it. Knowing where you're at or where you've been can aid in projecting where you will be. Do yourself the civil service. Scale out where you are in your journey. It don't matter if you've been in the game for 20 years, 10 years, 6 years, or 6 months. Learn where you're at, document where you're at, and it'll help you project where you're going to be at. And if you want to do better, get better right now. Focus on your present. Don't dwell in the past. You don't have to do everything today as well. Pace yourself. Don't burn yourself out. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But yeah, all peace, all love, all happiness. Shout out to all my traders still going hard. Um, and y'all know what it is. Keep rocking with me. Keep checking in. I'm gonna keep sending updates, and this is about the skill. I can cut up on any chart with my eyes closed. No, I'm playing. You need your eyes for this game, not so much your feelings and your emotions. Use your eyes and use your own judgment. You know what it is. Peace and love. Brains out.